What's good, guys? I missed you guys so much. Haven't recorded a video in like a week. I do apologize. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do better. But this quarantine, whole COVID mess has just been like nuts, to say the least, because people at my full-time job have been taking early retirement. So I have literally been swamped at work. Like, yeah, swamped. And then I picked up a second hobby, and that kind of blew up in a sense. So life, y'all, life. It's not easy doing this, but here we are. But I have been updating Facebook and Instagram and the community tab on here, if you guys have been following, you know, because I have been seeing, of course, the breaking news of, you know, finding these bodies. Let me not say that, because I have been keeping up still with new information on cases, and you guys know I love to update the actual video that I did, and then I love to do like a video kind of in between, just giving you guys an update because some people may have missed it. So today's video is just simply going over some of the new information that we have received, which you guys kind of have known, but I do, like I have said previously, I just like to do that in a video to keep you guys updated, because as I get new subscribers, people may not have been caught up. So I think it's kind of a good thing to just do an update in the middle, like every couple months, just do an update all together, even though the videos are updated. And then I wanted to add on something new in this actual video. I wanted to talk about a case. It doesn't have a lot of information, but it does have a face. And long story short, I just basically want to put this case on my platform because this person has not been identified, and I think it is very good that we incorporate that as well. So the first update, as you guys have known, I think I said this in a previous video, that Allison Waterson's body was discovered. Her body was found in an area in which a witness had stated previously that he'd seen Allison and her boyfriend, Ben Garland, at the time in North Plains. And ironically, this is kind of where her body was found. The property owner in North Plains was clearing out some things on his property in which he discovered the body. Law enforcement basically are kind of like kicking their feet because, you know, when the witness stated that they seen, you know, Allison in this area with him, I don't think that they could have probably wondered of finding the body there, but nonetheless, that is where her body was found. Of course, her family is asking for privacy, but this was back in June. There is, from what I have tried to research, I have not found any cause of death. Again, her family is stating, you know, for privacy, which is, you know, all that you can do for these families. I just wanted to update you guys on that they did find her body. So next we have Vanessa Gillian. As you guys know, I recently covered Vanessa, and I'm so saddened to hear that she was brutally killed, to say the least, because when I read that, I was just like, people are just so cruel. And as you guys know, just a little background on that case, if you did not watch the video, or if you're new subscriber here, you know, Vanessa basically was going to file a sexual harassment report. And they did specify the individual in the article. So I do want to read his name. His name was Aaron David Robertson. So Vanessa was going to file a sexual harassment report against Robinson. And it has been said that Robinson became enraged because of this claim. Of course, Fort Hood basically states that there was no reports of this. But what's so crazy in this story, Robinson then kills himself because police officers were going to question him about the disappearance of Vanessa. But the story gets even more crazier. So after he bludgeons her to death, literally chopping up her body, to say the least, he calls the girl that he is dating to help him get rid of Vanessa. And as I was reading this, I was like, I know she feels so stupid, because your man basically committed suicide, and now you're left with everything because you decided to help this man get rid of this woman's body. So now he put you in this situation and you loving him and helping him, and now it's just freaking crazy, to say the least. What's even more ironic is Vanessa's sister, when they were looking for her, had met basically Robinson, and her spirit felt that something was off when it came to him when she asked if he had seen Vanessa. And you know, this is my thing. I feel like we as human beings, if we mess up as far as like the sexual harassment stuff, why? I get you're in the army and you can be disbarred, but is it really worth someone losing their life? That doesn't make any sense to me. But nonetheless, Vanessa's body was found, and I'm praying for her family, and I hope that, you know, it won't bring her back. And although he took the coward way out, I pray that the girl does get sentenced to something. So the next update comes to Audrey Mehran and her boyfriend, Jonathan Ramos. Probably pronouncing his last name incorrectly, so I do apologize. So nonetheless, there has been possible remains found from law enforcement. They haven't confirmed whose bones, they haven't confirmed who the bodies that they did find were exactly, whether it was Audrey or Jonathan, but they have taken in 3 men for the disappearance and murder of Audrey and Jonathan. So from what I read, law enforcement is waiting for DNA results to come in to confirm exactly who the bodies are. And all 3 men were charged with murder, and 2 of which were charged with basically leading up to the death penalty if it does come back for that. They did find their remains out in the valley, and that's pretty much all the information on that. But nonetheless, I'm praying that their families, all families involved, can get justice that they seek. But nonetheless, I'm sending prayers to all families involved in all cases that I have discussed today. I think it's truly sad that someone can just take someone's life away from them, or even feel that much hatred in their heart to do any of those things. So that is pretty much the update portion in this video. Baltimore teenage girl's skull remains were found, and her body she has been deceased since 1996. Her body was found with partial clothing. Her body did not show any signs of foul play or any other characteristics, but investigators did list her investigation as a homicide. And it is to believe that her body had been sitting in this wooded area in Baltimore for about 5, said to believe at the time between the age of 17 and 19 years of age. Some of the items that were found at the scene were she had 2 gold hoop earrings, an imitation type leather jacket. She had a white button-down blouse, which to be in the size of a 9-10. Denim jeans with a snap fastener, said to believe kind of at the lower end of the pants, which were about the size of a 7-8. And 2 ankle-high size boots. But from the photo, they don't look white, so just be mindful. I mean, her body had been out there for over 5 years, from what investigators have stated. But both of the shoes did not have any shoestrings in them. And that is pretty much the Baltimore Jane Doe, and her photos will of course be here and at the end of this video. So if you guys happen to know, if you think this is someone you love or someone you know, don't hesitate to reach out to the investigators, which will be linked down below. Because at the end of the day, she is someone's family, and I'm pretty sure she's been missing for a long time, 1996. Someone has to know some type of information but that is today's video, guys. It's sad when you have to do these updates and it's not really good information as far as them being returned. But all we can do is pray that justice is served and that the missing do come home, and that those who decided to take someone's life gets the justice that they deserve. So again, like in every video, guys, I'm sending every family love and light, and I hope and pray that you can find some way to grieve in your own manner. Grieving is very hard. I know. I battle with this daily, but all I can say is remember the good things about that person, and that's all you can do each and every day. So guys, until the next video, I will see you, and stay safe in this COVID, because it is still very real. A lot of states are going back, I think, on their phases. I'm really hoping that Maryland does not, because I cannot take this anymore. Whew. But again, hope you guys stay safe. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Please wash your hands. Like, oh my God, it shouldn't be this hard. Wash your hands. Bye, guys.